Hello, in this video we're going to solve challenge 22 of the River Security Christmas Challenge of 2021, and this is going to be a Wi-Fi one, so lots of fun. Let's see. So this is challenge 22, and the title is Wireless Communication. It says, we tried to find a new way of sending the flag, and this time it's even encrypted. Since we are nice, we will even give you a hint. The password starts with capital S. Can you rock our word? Again, this is probably going to use the rocku.txt file for the solution. And we can narrow down the password list to only the words that begin with capital S. Now I did some preparation because this kind of data cleaning is probably not super interesting, but you can see here the command. So I took the rocku text file and I did a simple filter with the extended grep functionality that allows me to do regular expressions. And I just grab everything that starts with capital S. We have approximately, well, a little bit, a couple hundred shy of 100,000 passwords. This is still a fairly long list, but it should be manageable. And we have this one that we're going to use as an input. Now we also need to download the challenge capture file. So let's save this one. By the way, this is saved under downloads, so let's just drop this one to a better location, and that's pretty much all we need. So first off, we need to see what's inside that file, and my expectation is that it's going to be some wireless encrypted traffic. So immediately you can start off with something like aircrack. RSXC, and then forgot the name of the file. Okay, 22 challenge cap, and this will just print out the information for you. The SSID or ESSID for this network is private. That's a pretty neat trick if you want to maybe trick the attackers when they launch their tool. This or hidden SSID is another good trick. Might throw them off the track and trick them. But we also see that there's one WPA handshake here. We can use aircrack-ng to potentially crack that password for this pre-shared key network. So we're going to feed in, let me just clear the screen here. We're going to feed in our freshly created rocku text file, the narrowed down version of it, and we can launch aircrack-ng. And within a couple seconds, we should have the passphrase. Now, obviously, for a larger dictionary, this would take significant time, and there are better ways to do this today. Hashcat has a pretty good support for cracking this, but for this challenge, as you can see, it's sufficient to just use the hint, and we will be able to get the password pretty quickly. This was 16 seconds in this case. All right, now next thing that we need to do is to decrypt the traffic that is included in that PCAP file. There are multiple ways to do this. You can use Wireshark and do the decryption within Wireshark directly. I personally like to use AirDCAP-ng. AirDCAP-ng, and this is going to --help or something like that. This will expect you to provide a PCAP file and a couple of options that you need. For example, you need to either provide the key or the passphrase, and for WPA you also need to provide the SSID or service set identifier. So for this one, we have the challenge PCAP file, and the passphrase, we had it over here. and the ESSID was private, but just to make sure, I'm going to grab it from here. There it is. And this will decrypt the file into a separate PCAP file. So now we have challenge deck PCAP, and I can open this one up in Wireshark. Let's put the N symbol at the end. And this is all the traffic after decryption. So there's some ARP traffic, and we have here a TCP handshake. So that's practically the only packet left. And if you look at the packet bytes, you can see that indeed we have here the flag. Now it's a bit harder to read in the hex dump format, but you can also do follow TCP stream. And there you go. There's the flag for this challenge. Let's submit it. Verify that we got the right one, and yes, indeed, we got the right challenge. So this challenge was a pretty classic exercise of using a packet catcher and cracking the WPA key. It's important to choose a long and strong passphrase. I think today's recommendation is to go above 20 characters and not to use really something from a dictionary like you saw with the RockU case. So as we're getting more and more momentum for WPA free, this might change in the future, but for now most networks are still very much vulnerable to this offline password cracking attack. So be careful, make sure that you choose a good password and a long one for your wireless network. That's all for this challenge. See you in the next video.